LV55 Media LLC presents Private Investigations Read Alouds, a chronological scene-by-scene read-through of the Private Investigations Book 1 and Book 2 novel for the viewing community. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Finally, Blaine takes a deep breath while looking towards Steven. Mr. Wilder, my client is fully aware of your predicament and offers a full apology. He has increased your payment this time by $5,000 up front, and he hopes this will cover any inconvenience on your part. I assume you still prefer U.S. currency, correct? Well, that does make it worth my while now, and yes, I prefer U.S. currency. As Steven pulls his cell phone out to check his bank account for the completed transaction, Sam continues peeking through the narrow opening of the concrete wall from the second lot to the third lot. I can't believe he wasn't interested in any of the other girls I had ready to go, Steven complains, while Blaine briefly smiles, looking towards Lisa, then towards Steven. It was unfortunate for you, but very fortunate for my client that you happen to have the perfect young girl for him this time. Young Lisa here will make him a very happy man. Can you blame him? Lisa continues looking back and forth at Blaine, then at the overnight suitcase next to Steven, as Blaine looks down towards the cell phone he's holding. Okay, it looks like it went through on my end. Check your account now, Mr. Wilder. Steven looks down towards his phone screen and nods in the affirmative. As in the past, once young Lisa here is in my client's possession, he will authorize me to wire the balance of your fee. Should not be more than 3 or 4 days. After that, you can make arrangements to remove the threat on the mother, Sandra. Okay, I'll be hearing from you soon, Steven says, while extending his hand out as he and Blaine shake hands. Oh, by the way, Mr. Wilder, please give me the keys to the handcuffs. Steven reaches into his pants pocket, pulls out a key, then tosses it towards Blaine, who catches it and places it in his pocket. Blaine looks towards Lisa. It's time to go. Just as Steven briefly looks at Lisa for one last time, and before Blaine can walk over to grab the overnight suitcase, Sam appears suddenly from around the other side of the wall, pointing his gun. Steven, don't move, Sam shouts, surprising Blaine, Steven, and Lisa. Suddenly, from the opposite direction, they all hear and see a silhouetted figure running towards them from the north end of the darkened parking structure, shouting, Hey, hold it right there, don't move. Blaine immediately raises his hands up. If you're trying to rob us, take what you want, Blaine begs. It's the police, Jerry yells out. Don't move. Suddenly, Steven pulls a knife from the back of his pants and places it up to Lisa's neck, while grabbing her around the waist to use her as a human shield. Jerry, don't come any closer, Sam shouts, still pointing his gun at Steven. Steven, it's over, Sam shouts, as Steven looks back and forth at everyone. Don't come any closer, or I'll hurt the girl, Steven shouts at both Sam and Jerry while still holding Lisa hostage while slowly maneuvering himself around 180 degrees, planning a possible getaway. Give yourself up, Sam shouts. Suddenly, Steven shoves Lisa hard, causing her to stumble into Sam, then takes off running up the short embankment towards the 12-story gray building. Jerry rushes up to Blaine. You're under arrest, Jerry blurts out. What's going on? This is all a mistake, Blaine retorts, with his hands still raised as Jerry places Blaine's arms behind his back, places handcuffs on him, and then proceeds to pat him down. While searching through his clothing, Jerry pulls a key from Blaine's pants pocket and briefly studies it while Sam is untying the bandana from around Lisa's mouth. Here you go, Sam. I think this will work on those cuffs, Jerry states, tossing the key towards Sam. As Sam unlocks the handcuffs and removes them from Lisa's hands, Lisa immediately starts rubbing her wrist. Are you okay, Lisa? I'm a private investigator who's been hired by your mother to find you. Lisa nods, then points towards Blaine. He's the one that buys the girls. He and that other guy, Steven. They're working together, she anxiously blurts out. Lisa, don't say anything. Is that your suitcase? Lisa nods her head again. Sam walks over, grabs the suitcase, and pulls it away from where Blaine's standing. You're making a big mistake. That girl just signed a big modeling contract. The people I work with are not going to be happy about this. Right now, we don't give a damn about contracts or anything else you have to say. Just shut up, Jerry commands. Lisa, I'm Detective Harrington. Are you okay? Lisa nods her head again. Sam, I'll call for backup and read this asshole his rights. As Jerry begins walking Blaine towards his vehicle, he reads him his rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with an attorney and to have an attorney present during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney will be provided to you at no cost. Do you understand your rights? I will be out in no time, Blaine answers sarcastically with certainty. Yeah, whatever, Jerry quips. Sam puts his arm around Lisa's shoulder as they both continue watching Jerry lead Blaine away. Come on, Lisa, let's get you to my car so you can call your mother. I'm sure she'll be happy to hear your voice. Oh, by the way, I never introduced myself. I'm Sam Aquino. Mr. Aquino, I have something to tell you, Lisa says, forcing Sam to remove his arm from Lisa's shoulder. What's that? He inquires, looking at her somewhat puzzled. That's not my suitcase. I just said that so you and the police could possibly use it as evidence. Sam smiles and slowly nods his head, thinking, yep, my granddaughter and this young lady are definitely sisters. Well, thanks for that information, Lisa. Sam places his arm around Lisa's shoulder again, quickly grabs the suitcase handle, and starts dragging the suitcase behind him as both he and Lisa walk towards his vehicle.
To learn more about Sam Aquino and the many other characters involved in these mysterious, intriguing, suspenseful, and coincidental fiction stories, purchase a copy of Private Investigations, Book 1 and Book 2 in one volume by visiting Dorrance Publishing, available both in softcover and e-book formats. Also available at Amazon Books and Barnes & Noble.